Friday. It's time for another show. Chris Hudnall's Horrible Show. That's the working title still until I find something better. If that does get replaced, it will be something better or horrible. So we had, I said I was going to do a show yesterday, Thursday. We did not do a show yesterday. Here's the deal. So my wife was homesick. Oh, I know. You're all very worried about her. Nope, she's fine now. She went back to work today, but she was on the other side of my studio watching Blue Bloods at like the volume at 35, which is like, I can hear Tom Selleck in here. You would have heard Tom Selleck. You wouldn't have heard me. Yes, I'm loud, but Tom Selleck is louder when she's watching Blue Bloods. So
asked me to stay on.
Wow, that's great news.
Just hold on a minute. I told him I'd give him my answer Monday morning.
Made him wait?
Yeah.
Okay, you messing with the new mayor.
But this is great news.
He needs you more than you need.
I said, let's just not do a show. Give me a convenient excuse to play Hearthstone all night and not do a show. But I'm blaming my wife. It's her fault. First episode. Oh, yes. So I watched it over after I'm done editing, and I'm watching it while I edit. Damn, my ears were red. So, what happens when I get really hot? And these lights aren't super hot, but I can feel warmth upon my face. My ears get red, so I'm trying to cool them off so that they aren't red again, but they will be. Let's see, so beard oil. Wow, what a success. I had 2 people actually ask me what it is. I'm still not going to tell them what it is. I'll send it to them in a private message, but I did use some today. It was a hit. Pay me money, and you will have more than 2 sales, and I am going to give them the information, so you're going to get 2 sales anyway, and because I'm not a jackass. But anyway, so there's that. Powerball. So what I was going to talk about last night when my wife decided to turn the TV super loud and drown me out was Powerball. Second largest jackpot in Powerball. Guys, listen. Save your money. You're not going to win Powerball. $5, $10, whatever you play a week, or when the jackpot gets big. You're not going to win. What you should do, and what experts will tell you to do, is take that money and put it into an account. Put it into an investment fund. I can say it. And let it accrue interest and growth over time in a nice, fund with NASDAQ 500 or whatever. I'm trying to blank, but a Dow Jones fund, and let it grow over time. You're not going to win Powerball, but if you do invest your money weekly instead of buying Powerball tickets, you will have a nice chunk of money in 20 years, and you still won't have the Powerball money if you take that money and throw it at the Powerball. You will lose it. So do not buy Powerball. It's for poor saps. Poor. It's for poor people. Rich people do not play Powerball. So, don't buy Powerball tickets because you won't win like I didn't win. I didn't win any freaking Powerball money, and I'm going to play it again because I never learn. Second camera is gone. Someone told me that was confusing them, so if you want the second camera back with the second camera angle, let me know. But trust me, it's much easier to edit this video if I don't have a second camera, because matching my lips and the audio up is a pain in the ass. It took me about 10 minutes to get those 2 things synced up, and that's why I didn't edit Jesus, I should edit this out. I didn't edit out last 2 days ago, whatever, episode 1, because I didn't want to sit there and chop it up and have to match my lips together every time I decide to chop it up. So today's episode should look a little different. Okay, so, oh, by the way, the guy that didn't like the second camera also doesn't like the word shmoney. Shmoney, shmoney. That's an inside joke, but shmoney. I told someone I would do it. All right, so what are we going to talk about tonight? What do I like? Sorry, I'm shaking the camera. So here's my thing. They're not paying me either. No one ever pays me. The day someone pays me, I will let you know. So just assume no one's paying me. But I had this in Barbados. Mount Gay rum. Hello, YouTube audience. Rum punch. This is the from Barbados, which is where rum was discovered or created or whatever. So I did a tour of the Mount Gay Rum Factory, and they took us back to the little tasting room, and you start off tasting a clear rum, which is what we're probably all used to, you know, the Bacardi, the cheap stuff, and that's kind of what I always thought rum was. So I had tried that, and I'm like, yeah, okay, it's good. And then they go, this is like a medium rum, and so I tried that, right? It's a little better. I'm like, okay, it doesn't taste like rum, it tastes like something else. And then they give us a dark rum. It's an aged rum, and that was like an 8-year aged rum or whatever. And so we swirl it, and it's, you pour it in a glass like this. So you swirl it, and you know, you act all pompous and everything. You know, I'm like, oh, damn, that's pretty good. And then she goes, we have a really expensive rum, but we can't afford to give it to you people because you're not paying us anything to be here at the tasting, but they have it in the tasting room downstairs. So to get me interested in anything, tell me I can't have it, and then I want it. So I'm like, well, screw that. I'm going to go downstairs and taste it, which is probably what they wanted me to do in the first place. Like, give me a little taste and pull it back, kind of like a drug dealer. So that was this stuff. So I went down there with a buddy, and they take this glass, once again, out of like a freezer, and it's all icy and everything, and then they like take the bottle of this stuff. See, the seal is not even cracked. This is for special occasions, and episode 2 ain't one of them. So as you can see, it's dark. I think you can see that's dark. I don't know. Is that, there you go. I'll use 2 cameras for a few shots tonight. And I'll tell you what, this stuff is good. It doesn't taste like rum, first of all. It tastes like better. I don't know. I'm not like a liquor guy, but it tastes good. So sure, they give me the first sip, and then they got me hooked on it. And you know, it's anywhere from $35 to $50 a bottle, depending on where you live and what the taxes are. I'm not promoting alcohol, people. I'm just saying, if you are already gonna drink alcohol, drink this stuff. It's pretty good, and they're not paying me. Also, do not put Coke in this. This is not for rum and Coke, people. Get that cheap crap for that. This is for sipping. You pour a little bit, where's the glass, and you swirl it, and you sip it. If there was rum in there, I'd be going, swirl, yeah. And I'll tell you what, it's got a little vanilla smell, and it's just really good. Anyway, I probably spent too much time on that, but I like it, and that's my go-to. Mount Gay XO Rum. XO is for extra old, by the way. Reserve cask. All right, so that's that. My other indulgence, they don't pay me either, are caramel apple pops. Caramel apples are my favorite thing in the whole world. I love the month of October. I like Halloween. I like fall. I like apple cider. I like all that stuff. But I love these. So when I can't get carameled apples, which is almost all the time except for like September, October, they have caramel apple pops. I like those. They're sour. They got caramel on them. They're good. Shmoney. And they don't cost a lot of shmoney, by the way. So I got some of those. Oh, I was going to go over viewer comments on episode 1. Okay, let's see. Mike says, any nudity? No, I did not have any nudity, nor would you want me to have any nudity. Autumn said, oh my god, I loved it. I didn't know they made products for beers. Once again, they do, but I ain't telling you who or what until they give me the money. Paul said that was horrible. Ah, a play on my horrible show. I get it. And then one last one from Tony. At last, truth in advertising. Yes, Chris Hudnall's horrible show is truly horrible. Let's see. Yeah. That's it. That's all I got. I'm sorry. This is kind of disappointing. I really didn't have much. Actually, I had more, but I'm running out of time. I got about 5 minutes before the wife gets home and turns on Blue Bloods. Blah! So I was going to do a bit. I got 2 bits. I'm going to push them off. Let me just say, Gal Gadot, if that's how you pronounce it, Wonder Woman, that is coming. I didn't have time tonight. And I have an artificial intelligence editor that I'm working on. It's a program. So when I'm done with this, I spend 3 hours editing it. I know it takes 4 hours to make this piece of crap, but it does take time to put the subtitles and everything in there. I am making an artificial intelligence program that once I'm done with all this and I turn all the power off, I take the little chips, put them in the computer, hit the AI button, and it does it all, uploads it all, cuts it, puts the transitions in there, and that is coming too. So next week. So the schedule from now on, I'm going to try to do a Monday, Wednesday, Friday. If I can do 5 a week, yes, I'm threatening you with 5 a week. 5 episodes a week if you're not good. If you are good, I'll give you 3. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then if I do something like I'm thinking about going to a waterfall tomorrow or something outside of Portland, maybe I'll go down to Portland, Oregon. That's where I'm from, by the way, Portland, Oregon. So, hi, Portland, Oregon. Here we are. It's not raining. So, I will do that. So, anyway, this is starting to come together. It's kind of getting a little pattern. We'll play around with it. We'll see how it goes. And once again, the interns, I looked for them earlier. I'll put that clip here at the end towards the credits of me trying to find them because they're supposed to be helping me and they are not. So F them. They don't get any, where is it? Shmoney. That's it. Tonight's show. So thank you for watching. Have a good weekend. Here we go. That was a little excessive. Bye. Roll the credits. Oh, that guy's pretty good. I like him. That guy's worthless. He's getting fired. Interns. That guy sucks. I hate that guy. He still works here? This music's awesome. Adios, people. And the best comment of the day goes to Justin. Subscribe! Woohoo! That's 18 people. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Interns. Are you eating again? You're not gonna go anywhere in this company. You are always eating. These are my interns. Oh well, back to work.